Welcome, this is Birendra Kumar Jha and you are watching Khabar Tak Tak. Dear religious viewer of Khabar Tak Tak, in the religion section of Khabar Tak Tak, the story that I have brought before you today is related with the incident of attempt of burning Kunti and Pandavas in Lakshagrih, that is Lakshagrih house in Varnavar. Everyone or not everyone, then most of the people know that the fire in the Lakwar house at Varnavar was made by the man of Duryodhan so that he could reign over Hastinapur safely. But this is not the reality as described in Mahabharata written by Vyasdev. It was Pandavas who made the lacquer house in the fire in order to have safe escape from the lacquer house or Lakshagrih. In fact, Duryodhan desired so but could not implement it, and it was Pandavas who implemented this, but not to get themselves burned, but get safe escape from there. None could know of this event at that moment, but Vidur could. He also told Bhishma Pitama of this reality when he too was offering water to Kunti and Pandavas, considering them dead. But Vidur told him not to offer water as they were alive. As per Mahabharata, when Pandu died in the forest, Kunti and her children, Pandavas, became orphans. Hearing this news at the instigation of Vidur and Bhishma, Dhritarashtra sent his men and bring all of them respectfully at Hastinapur. Here Pandavas were studying along with Kauravas at the school of Dronacharya, but so far as obtaining the knowledge in the field of arms and religion, both Pandavas were far excellent than Kauravas, and the generosity and region loving aspect of Yudhishthir had aroused love among the people of Hastinapur for him. They even talk of Yudhishthir making king of Hastinapur. When this news arrived at Duryodhan and Dhritarashtra, they were upset to the great extent. Dhritarashtra often thinks that he was reigning over Hastinapur as the representative of Pandu, and when Pandav, his son, demanded of this kingdom, which is in fact of his father, what would happen? Even if Pandava, giving respect to him, will not dethrone him, but they will not give this right to Duryodhan at any cost, and Duryodhan and Sakuni, Karna, and all others, his supporters, have no strength to get the reign of Hastinapur on the strength of force. This distressed Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana as well. So they made a secret plan in order to kill Kunti and all five Pandavas brothers and not let it be disclosed and getting the throne as it is in favor of him. As per this plan, one day while Dhritarashtra was sitting on the throne, accompanied by his counselors, including Bhisma Pitama, Vidur, Yudhishthir, and other Pandavas and Kauravas, Duryodhan presented a proposal before Dhritarashtra, which was regarding the employment of Yudhishthir along with his all brothers and mother Kunti at Varnava for an hour, taking part as a representative of Hastinapur state for a fair which was to organize at Varnava every year for 1 month. When Dhritarashtra instantly approved this approval and asked Yudhishthir for his consent, Yudhishthir accepted this. Dhritarashtra and Duryodhan took this acceptance of Yudhishthir as his victory, that his trick will be fruitful very soon. But Yudhishthir had known everything using his wisdom. Also Vidur, seeing the face of Dhritarashtra and Duryodhan and other his supporters, knew that this is a plan to harm Pandava, even though he could not think that they will be killed. But very soon, prior to the date of departure of Pandavas along with his mother to Varnava, Vidur had received all information with his trustful men that a Lakshagrih, that is Lakwar house, is being made by Purochan, the man of Duryodhan, with lac and other burning materials so that it could get fire easily and turn Pandavas along with Kunti into ashes. Having known such a dangerous conspiracy on the part of Dhritarashtra and Dushasana, on the day of departure of Kunti and other Pandavas to Varnava, Vidur arrived there and in a coded language tell Yudhishthir of the danger likely to happen at Varnava when he will be staying in Lakshagrih, that is Lakwar house. Meanwhile, he also used one of his trusted miners to dig a tunnel inside the Lakwar house without letting Purochan or any Duryodhan's men know it, which was open in a forest situated at far distance from the Lakwar house. Yudhishthir, Kunti and all other Pandavas arrived at Varnava. Then Yudhishthir disclosed the coded word told by Vidur at the moment of their departure. Yudhishthir said that a plan is made by Duryodhan to kill them burning in the Lakshagrih here. Hearing this, Arjun distorted that they should not live in the lake warehouse or Lakshagrih if there is danger. Thereupon Yudhishthir consoled him, telling that we must stay in Lakshagrih, that is lake warehouse, with prudence, because otherwise our fear will be appeared, and this will be a great disgrace for us. And Puruchan, who is keeping an eye on all our activities along with a great army at the instigation of Duryodhan, will kill us and give any pretension to the people of Hastinapur. Thereafter, we will not be able, even if we remain safe, not be able to return Hastinapur. Otherwise, Duryodhan, with any pretension, kill us or making us away of Hastinapur. Also, people of Hastinapur will consider us a cheater who so far have been considering us very religious. So all these discrepancies are there when we, with fear, leave staying in the Lakshagrih or Lekwar house. Then all the Pandavas became ready to stay in the Lakshagrih along with his mother Kunti. Throughout the day, Yudhishthir and other Pandavas generously distributing alms provided by the state coffer to the needy persons. This made them very famous and people were loving this. One day a man of Vidur arrived there and introduced himself as Vidur's man, told that he had come here to show the tunnel using which they can escape safely from this Lekwer house in case it is burned. And he also informed Yudhishthir that at far distance where this tunnel will open, at a certain distance to river, there is a boat which can move with the speed of mindset. You can use this and go away safely anywhere you want. Having told this, he went away and Yudhishthir thought a plan. Next day, he even more generosity distributed alms among the poor. A Bhil woman also arrived there to get alms along with his 4 sons. As dusk down, and so the Bhil woman decided to stay in one of the corner of the Lakshagrih, that is Lekwer house. Purochan too, as usual, was sitting at the main gate so that Pandav, along with Kunti, cannot move away in case he get a chance to burn this Lakshagrih. But Yudhishthir had another plan. So far, Arjun was awakening throughout the night to protect Pandavas as he had command over drowsiness. But that day, in the place of Arjun, Bhim was employed, and at midnight, when there was silence everywhere, Bhim struck upon the Purochan with his mace and killed him. Then all the Pandavas become ready to move away through the tunnel, and they Bhim aflamed the Lekwer house. Within a few seconds, the Lekwer house or Lakshagrih was ignited to a full, in which the Puruchan and the Bhil woman, along with his 5 children, charred, but Kunti, along with her 5 Pandav brothers, safely went away of the Lakwar house and arrived at the forest, and then traveled a little distance where a boat was lying in the river. They boarded that yacht and moved away with the speed of his mind to a safe place. When the people of Varnava saw Lakshagrih, that is Lakwar house, in flame with love regarding Yudhishthira and other Pandavas, they arrived there to save. But as soon as they arrived, they found everything had happened. The entire Lakwar house was burned to ashes, and there they found charred body of the Bhil woman along with his 5 brothers and Puruchans. Considering them as Kunti and her 5 Pandav brothers, they informed of this incident to the king of Hastinapur. However, ostensibly, Dhritarashtra, Duryodhan were very happy, but presently they started showing their grief towards Kunti and other Pandavas. They came to Varnava, paid homage with offering water to them in praising Pandavas and Kuntis. However, when Bhishma was doing so, Vidur barred him not to do so, as Pandavas were alive along with his mother Kunti, and they will return at time Hastinapur. So offering water is useless, or even should not be. Hearing this, Bhishma was enraged and wanted to kill Dhritarashtra and Duryodhan, but Vidur calmed them down, telling that this will reveal the secret of escaping Pandavas safe from the Lakshagrih at Varnava, that is Lakwar house, in which Bhim himself had made ignition, and not the men of Pandavas. This too will be revealed, and this will be, Pandava will be considered as a cheater and get not much respect on the part of the people of Hastinapur, and this will be harmful and beneficial to unjust Dhritarashtra and Duryodhan. Today we end this story here. Next day I will appear with another religious story.